Let's talk about the storyline today, folks. So, about 1 hour into this movie, I would say that pretty much nothing actually happened. I think everything that happened could have been summed up in about 2 minutes if it was written a bit better. So, the story follows Scarlett Johansson and her crew, and they have a goal to go out and cure heart disease, but they're going for it because they want to make money. Along the journey, they run into a second group who were like capsized because their boat got hit by one of the dinosaurs. They were kind of a big part of the story, and I say kind of because they kind of weren't a big part of the story at all. In fact, I felt they were a bit of a distraction.
As far as the two storylines go, I don't think either of them were particularly great, to be honest. I don't know. It just wasn't very exciting. I have a lot of issues with the more hybrid dinosaur thing. I'm over it. I'm sick of it.
The acting in this movie, I had low expectations when I looked at the casting, and they somehow didn't even meet those already low expectations. I just felt like there wasn't really any direction. I felt like they used a lot of green screen and they didn't really know what was going on, so they didn't know how to react to things. No one really knew exactly what was going on. There was just too much free reign for everyone. So
I think you've said everything that I wanted to say about the people actors, but I'm gonna expand that to even the
dinosaurs, great actors. You actually are talking about the dinosaurs.
No, like they have no personality, very little to no direction on how they wanted to do these other than like, oh, that'd be a cool shot to like see this big old dinosaur, right? Oh, what if a T-Rex just rolls over some grass and you didn't see it there for like 10 minutes? That whole scene, I think that part of the movie is really encapsulates everything wrong with this movie. Just so bad.
I'm an overall a 4 out of 10 for my movie rating. I don't recommend you go to the theaters for this one, but if you have kids, I guess I do, because when I left the theater, a kid didn't say to their dad that this was the best movie they've ever seen. So I was like, okay, well, maybe it depends on the audience then.
I did take my kids to see it. They both love Jurassic World. They both thought it was really, really great. They had a very fun time. And maybe this movie just isn't for us. There's a lot of changes I'd like to see, but maybe it's just not a movie aimed towards me. I gave this movie a 3 out of 10. I was going to give it a bonus point for no Chris Pratt in it because I'm sick of looking at him, but it didn't even deserve that.
Okay, so then that puts us on our tier list a 3 out of 10, which I believe might be our first one ever. We'll find out. This is in post. If you like this short, click the link down below for the full video.